into sports and athletic in general, what other sports have been influential on rap style? And also workwear, maybe? Could you say something about that?
Well, the main sport on rap is basketball. Basketball and rap go hand in hand. It's like in the hood. If you're growing up in the hood, if you ain't playing basketball, you're a rapper, and that's just the way it seems. But in the last couple of years, hockey, soccer, and tennis is very influential in rap now. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, wow, that's kind of strange. And watch, golf is going to sneak up in there now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like clothing style, fashion has a life. They're going to wear it this way for some time. They're going to wear it this certain way for some time until the next thing come out. Everybody going to switch. Because everybody ain't going to want to wear the baseball jerseys and the football jerseys. You know what I'm saying? One guy going to get bold and go, oh, wow, look at that tennis shirt. And he going to put it on, he going to wear it, and people going to start going by that. You know what I'm saying? But the main sport in rap is basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then you got now, like I said, in the last couple of years, they're wearing hockey jerseys now, tennis stuff, and golf is right around the corner.
And what about the influences of workwear, like Dickies or Ben Davis?
That stuff like that. The workwear is basically a lot of the fashion is seasonable. Like all the sports stuff will come out now, spring and summer. In the fall, you have the Timberland boots and the Carharrt and the Dickies. Then you got your hoods, you got your army fatigues. You know what I'm saying? When the weather changes, the fashion changes like the seasons change. You know, like right now I'm wearing this. In about 3 weeks, like I said, I probably have the hockey jersey and the basketball and the baseball stuff on. But then when the fall comes around, I'm going to have on, I'll probably go to the Army Navy store. You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably buy Timberland mountain climbing boots. And I'll probably buy the Goose Town thermal jackets, you know what I'm saying? And I'll probably buy the Dickies, the whole work suit. I'll probably go in the store and get every color work suit. So the fashion in rap also changes with the seasons. And that's funny because, like I said, you'll go, back in the day, you used to go in your closet and take your father's clothes and your grandfather's clothes. Now, if you see a man working on a sewer in the street, whoa, you see that jacket he got on? And you'll go out and try to find that, you know what I'm saying? So it's funny.
So maybe workwear and about kids and why they buy workwear.
Yeah, well, basically the reason why the kids buy the workwear is because it's affordable. They don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to get something that looks very fashionable and very hip. And plus, it lasts a long time, so you could buy it once for a little bit of money and always have it.
Da ist gerade das Auto zwischendurch.
Nochmal die Frage?
Ja.
Soll ich nochmal? I'm sorry. Could you just repeat this whole sentence again because the car just passed
Okay.
my head?
Well, basically, the reason why the kids buy the workwear is because it's cheap and it's affordable. It doesn't cost a lot. You don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on something. And plus, it lasts a long time. You could buy it once for a little bit of money and always wear it year after year after year.
Before you just mentioned the hoods and the jackets with the hoods on.
Right.
Where did they come from and why did kids wear them maybe in context with the graffiti writers? Can you say something about that?
Well, I mean, the reason why... Oh, he's going to get his kids. The reason why the kids wear the hoods is for two reasons. If you're doing something bad, you can conceal your identity. If you're doing something wrong, you can conceal your identity. And plus, if it's raining outside, you could cover your head. A lot of the fashion in hip-hop has to do with not only covering your body, not only the sneakers, but always having some kind of hat on your head. And basically hooded sweatshirts come in a lot of colors, so you could coordinate that with your wardrobe.
When you were talking about the later 70s, the time you grew up, you said everything was kind of more relaxed and mellow, and until today it has changed. the attitude of the kids and also has become more aggressive.
Right.
Also the style probably. When did
Right.
this change happen, and how can you describe that a little bit, this change?
I think the change, well, actually the change started happening in the last couple of years. I think the attitude has a lot to do with, you know, the drug trade. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids, you know, a lot of youth, or a lot of people also, I should just say, they need money to buy the finer things in life. And if you're not rapping and if you're not playing basketball, it seems like being a drug dealer is the way for quick cash to buy the name brand stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody holding a regular 9-to-5 could go out and buy the sweatshirt and the jeans and the work clothes and the boots and stuff like that. But then when they start getting bombarded with Gucci this and Versace that and this and that, and they seeing the stars wearing it, and they even see the sports guys wearing it because they got the money to afford it, they like, yo, I got to do something to get me some money because I want to wear the good stuff. I want to wear the stuff that's in. I want to wear the fashion stuff. So with the drug trade, that brought a lot of aggressiveness to the hustle. Everybody got to cut the next man's throat to get something. And out here in the streets, a lot of kids, you know, you don't want to wear something that could get easily cut or easily ripped. Or if you're out there doing the wrong thing, you want to have a hood on your head to cover up your identity. Plus, you want to conceal your tool if you're carrying a gun or something. So a lot of the clothes, didn't like me. A lot of the clothes kids are wearing, the extra baggy stuff, could conceal a lot. You can put your drugs in there, you can put your gun in there, you can put your knife in there, you know? And you gotta make money to wear the stuff that everybody's wearing. Because like I said, Michael Jordan shoes don't come cheap, you know what I'm saying? It costs a lot, over $100. So a lot of people feel they gotta do what they gotta do to get these finer things in life. That's why I said back in the 70s, take $10 and go buy a whole wardrobe and feel good about it because nobody's going to say nothing to you. Nobody's going to laugh and say, aha, I got on Versace, I got on Gucci, but you got on Levi's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What do I tell the kids if they want to look like me? First of all, stay in school if you want to look like me. Second of all, get a job. And if you have a job, don't lose your day job trying to become a rapper or an actor. Always have something to fall back on. So if you don't get money this way, you don't have to look to selling drugs or robbing and stealing to make an income. There's so many things that you can do that pay very well. Being a doctor, being a lawyer, being a director of a movie, being a cameraman. So many better ways to earn a living and where to find things in life. And, you know, I mean, also, you got to start teaching kids the value of money. You know, I always had to save up before I became DMC to buy the Adidas. You know, my mother would give me X amount of dollars or I'd get a job. But it wasn't like I was making enough money to go out and let me get 3 pair of Adidas and all of that. If I wanted 1 pair of Adidas, save my money to get it. Then when you get it, you respect it more. It's like a treat. You'll say, I worked real hard, you know, to get these Adidas. And, you know, that's what basically I would tell somebody. If you want to be like me, those are the most important things because I was blessed. Because before I became a rapper, I did those things. I stayed in school, and I always worked to get mine. You know what I'm saying? Doing something like selling drugs and robbing and stealing, that you get the money quick, but you also could lose your life quick too. And I want to live a long time so I can be able to wear my Adidas.
Also another critical aspect that has been emphasized in the rap and music world, for example by Public Enemy. I believe they made a song called Shut 'Em Down, which criticizes...
Shut 'em down. That's my favorite rap group.
Well, the content of the song is actually that they
I like Nike, but wait a minute. The neighborhood supports to put some money in. You know, we the kids, the youth, the rappers, boys in the hood, homies in the hood, girls in the hood, we spend millions of dollars a year to buy these clothing. They're making trillions because New York is buying it, Detroit is buying it, California is buying it. We spending all this money coming out our neighborhood, and we're breaking our necks to buy these clothes. but our schools and our houses and our communities and our streets are ruined. Chuck D is saying, come in and fix up my neighborhood. Come buy some new textbooks for the kids. Come put schools in it. Stop building jails and build some schools. You know what I'm saying? Kids are robbing and stealing to buy these Nikes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that sneakers ain't worth that, but look what you're taking out our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? If we never put so much value on these material things, we could spend the money for better things. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the hood, it's nothing but clothing stores and liquor stores. You know what I'm saying? Clothing and liquor, sneakers and liquor, and sneakers and liquor, and cars and this and that. We need the major companies making all these money. You know what I'm saying? They probably do their charitable things here and there. But what they need to do is help the kids that are supporting them. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he's saying. Because, I mean, they'd still have a business. You know, Nike would still have a business because people go and buy the sneakers to play sports and all of that, but they wouldn't have a bigger business that they have now if we wasn't supporting them, you know?
Is that what you tell Adidas also?
Is that what I tell Adidas? Well, you know, I haven't, like, you know, had a meeting with them about that, you know what I'm saying? But they know what Run DMC stand for. They know our image, and they know, you know, they know what's good for the hood, you know, as I should say. But I mean, to every major company, to everything, even Gucci and them, you know, the kids are breaking their necks to buy. I say something wrong about Adidas. You know, the kids are breaking their necks to buy this stuff, and it's like you got $10 billion coming out the major cities, and Nike and Adidas is making all this money, and they got enough money to come back in and fix up the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They spend so much money to advertise. It costs like $5,000 to keep a billboard. Why don't you spend that $5,000 to buy some of the kids in the hood some textbooks? Why don't you build some schools? Why don't you spend some of that money to make programs for the kids? You know what I'm saying? Which they do. You know, Adidas always do something. They'll do a world tour, this basketball thing, so kids can come and play ball and probably get scholarships on all of that. But compared to the money that they're making, one scholarship is not enough. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Okay, one more question about street style before I would like to come to the music. Girls and boys in the hood. Can you describe how girls would dress up, or how they come into rap style?
Well, right now it seems funny because the girls are wearing what the boys are wearing. You know what I'm saying? They're wearing the baggy jeans and they're wearing the, you know, the sneakers and stuff like that. I mean, this is for people like that's in high school. But, you know, most of the older women, you know, and the older girls, you know, that's coming out of their teens and their late teens, they want to wear the DKNY, the Donna Karan and the Gucci and stuff like that. And they want to, I know it's one thing about girls, they got to have a Louis Vuitton pocketbook, or they got to have a Coach bag, and they got to have all of this stuff. But like on a rap level, you know, you know, the younger kids, they're wearing what the boys are wearing. You know what I'm saying? They're going in there and buying the Nikes, and they're buying the oversized jeans and stuff like that. And they're wearing the, you know, the sweatsuits and stuff like that. So basically right now, it seems like everybody's wearing the same thing.
Great, thanks. So now coming to your music, we have just talked about how your style has developed over the years and how style in general has developed. How has your music developed?
Well, basically our music just evolves with the time. We change with the times. We never try to stay in one era. You know, we was blessed to be around this long, so our rhymes change with the time. We rhyme about whatever's going on, and that seems important. Well, you know, what's really going on now is Run DMC, we're gonna try to bring it back to, you know, the heart and soul of the whole rap thing. You know, don't rap about just one thing, rap about everything. And also just being a crew with the best rhymes and the best DJ and the best show. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's important also to make socially conscious records, so we ain't gonna stray for that. We always gonna have a message. But, you know, we wanna bring it back to the rawness. Like I said, back in the day, it was just about who was the best crew. You come to the party, have a good time. You know, it might be 1 or 2 fights and all of that, but it basically was all fun. Like I said, we want to bring the rap relationship back to there's basketball and there's rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was back in the time. Like I said, the disco craze was out, but we was in the park playing basketball, and at the end of the day, we're going to set up the turntables, we're going to have a rap show. Throw your hands in the air, let's party like this and that. And now that we got a chance to put this on records, in order to give direction to the youth and all of that, we're going to put a positive message in there. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people in rap, they rhyme about, you know, what's actually going on. You know, we try to rhyme about that, but then also give them the other alternative. You know, we try to rhyme about being a killer, but also what you could do to, you know, what you could do not to be a killer, not to fall into the game. But, you know, it seems like right now, that's what sells, you know what I'm saying? Violence sells, and motion pictures sells, and books and magazines, it sells. So that's what the rap industry is basically, that's what's going on right now. But then, you know, another trend is going to come in. But like I said earlier, Run DMC, we rhyme about the realest of the real deal. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by the way we look and the way we talk. We walk the walk and we talk the talk. Because we know about it all, but we try to represent something bigger and something that's more universal.
Coming to your new album that you're working on right now, how is it set up? Who are you? Who's in the album? What is going to happen there?
Well, we're not going to work with as many producers that we did on the last one. Last one we worked with almost everybody in the business. This one we're going to cut it down to like 1 or 2 producers, maybe 3. And Run DMC, we're going to produce a lot. And it's going to be, we're going to have to say, we're going to have to make the statement for the 90s. Put it like that. Like in the 80s, we represented, you know what I'm saying, with the next thing, the new thing, but the true thing. That's what we want to bring back now, especially in the 90s. So in the year 2000, they can say, yo, you remember what Run and them did in the 90s? And that's, I think that's important for a group of our stature, to set the trend, make that statement.
And musically?
Musically, we're just going to keep it rough, raw, wicked, awesome, dope beats, dope hooks.
Any more crossover projects? No?
Yeah, we're going to do what we got to do. You know, because like I said, it comes from the heart. We don't do it intentionally. If we just happen to do something and it cross over, then it did what it was going to be, what it was supposed to do. You know, but musically, there's a lot of music in us because now we're more mature and we still know what we like, but we also know what the people like. So combining them 2 elements should make everything all world. You know, we have a couple of groups in mind that we consider working with right now. We just got to barrel it down to that one, which is the one. Yeah, this is it. You know, but we're going to keep it raw. We're going to have everybody walking this way, and we're going to tell everybody you be illin', you know what I'm saying? We still going to represent with the Adidas, you know, because right now, everybody's talking about my Gucci and my Versace. That's, everybody's talking about that, you know what I'm saying? Run DMC, we're going to come talk about that, but we're going to talk about the next best thing, you know what I'm saying?
Rolf, machen wir jetzt noch kurz was zu den Frisuren, Turnschuhen, T-Shirts?
Ja, kurzes Statement.
Okay. One more other thing that we do in our documentary, we have like slots, really short slots, dealing with sneakers,
Yeah.
then T-shirts, jeans, and hairstyles.
Right.
And
Move a bit back, please. Thanks.
so I would just need, to these subjects I will ask you, and just 4 short statements. What comes to your mind?
All right.
Okay, we'll start with sneakers.
Gotta always be clean. Gotta clean them after you wear them. I hate to see dirty old sneakers.
Why?
Because, I mean, your sneakers are a precious thing. You gotta take care of them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it's like almost your sneakers are a part of you. You wake up in the morning, you wash your body and you brush your teeth. So you should treat your sneakers with that same respect, especially they cost so much, you want them to last. You know what I'm saying? Have a pair of sneakers that you're gonna do your dirty stuff with, play basketball, run through the mud and jump around. But when you wanna represent and be chill, always have your sneakers. Like, these ain't new. I had these for like 4 months. But every time I wear them, I just clean them. Soap and water does marvelous.
And t-shirts.
T-shirts. T-shirts gotta hug your neck, because a t-shirt that doesn't hug your neck looks sloppy and it gives you a sloppy appearance. And also try to make your t-shirts match the color of the stripe on your Adidas.
What about jeans?
Jeans, the best type of clothing ever made. Comfortable, durable, long-lasting, just a pleasure to wear. The most comfortable garment in the world. The most comfortable piece of clothing in the world. Your jeans. I love my jeans. Hairstyles. If you got it, flaunt it, but if you don't, cut it all off. Keep it smooth. Plus, being bald saves you trips to the barber, because the barber shop can get very expensive. So you get your own razor, cut it off, and you ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to worry about your line being out of shape. You know, so I go with the bald look.
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
interview.
Hey, we gonna do ours around here. We're gonna go to my neighbors and down the block.
He wants to take you out to Hollis.
I'm
not from around here.
He wants to take you out to Hollis.
Jay?
How far is that?
10 minutes of that long.
5 minutes.
10 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah, like to where we come from. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We're not from
Yeah, boy. Lifesavers. Yeah, they're hard. And oh, I hate old lifesavers. Who's in the house?
Alarm will sound if you don't back away.
I didn't do it. Gotta get your Adidas on. How you gonna even know? Nobody in here, right?